Welcome to Kaiseki Anime, where we air new episodes every other week. Kaiseki covers currently airing anime, older series seen recently, and other relevant topics for the season. I'm your host Marina of the blog Anime B&B, and with me is my co-host Draggle of the cleverly titled Draggle's Anime Blog.
This week, we reviewed the summer 2025 anime season.
Welcome back, Draggle. It's nice to see you here again.
Yeah, it's been a while, or has it? I forget. We were quite busy, but I think we're sort of caught back on our usual schedule now, right?
A little bit. I actually still have a few shows that I'm going to be talking about here today that I'm not totally done with, but I've seen enough of them to have a pretty good feeling that I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Watch me say that, and then I'll watch the final episode next season, and then I'll be angry and hate it, but we'll see.
That's okay. That sometimes happens.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of myself. I watched less anime, and I didn't watch a single show that would go in a bad category, only in mediocre.
I saw, because when we were compiling our list together, like we always do for these types of episodes, I saw, I had my usual trash section, which is most of the time all you.
Yeah.
And you didn't add a single show to that, so I got to delete it.
Yeah. And you have more in mediocre than me.
I guess that's true. Yeah. Because it's a pretty small section. So why don't we jump into the mediocre shows, starting with you.
Okay. So first is a couple of Cuckoos season 2. I'm mainly watching this since I already watched the first season. And I do quite enjoy the author's other works, the Yamada-kun and the Seven Witches, and Yankee-kun and Megane-chan. This one, though, it really just feels like it's going nowhere.
Oh.
And I've gotten bored.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so it's a mediocre.
Okay, all right. Well, the next two shows are probably on the higher end of mediocre because I did quite enjoy them, but I also have to admit that they're not particularly special, and chances of me really remembering these characters and the details of the show later on are pretty low. Starting with Betrothed to My Sister's Ex. This is the one where you have two sisters. One is revered by her parents, and the other one is sort of forced to do all of the hard work behind the scenes, and basically totally gaslighted that she's unattractive, unwanted, and only good for work. And it's a little bit of that Cinderella story where she ends up betrothed to the prince, who had made a mistake and was going to marry the sister, but he got their names mixed up because he had met the main character at a party before and really liked her and totally got their names wrong. But yay, they're together now. And then there was a lot of drama that dealt with the family, and then people who were thought to be dead coming back to life, and then her, over the course of the season, having her confidence boosted by both him and everyone around her as she's now at the castle as opposed to at her home with her terrible parents. And it was fun. It was very predictable, but it was fun.
I thought about watching that. I'm glad I didn't.
I think you would have enjoyed it for what it was.
Yeah, but I had enough to do, so.
Yeah, I don't blame you. This next one is somewhat similar. Welcome to the Outcast restaurant. This one also I had a lot of fun with, but again, it was nothing too particularly unique from things we've seen in the past, especially when you have a setting like a restaurant. And you have this former adventurer who is an amazing chef who runs this restaurant, and over the course of the show keeps gathering these random girls. Of course they're cute girls. They're always cute girls. Who are all quirky in their individual ways. Yeah. We talked about this before, and we were joking about how I thought you were going to watch this because the first girl that he comes across is a little slave girl who he quote unquote rescues by purchasing her, right?
Yeah, honestly, I was close to watching this one. More so than the last one. I think you'd have liked this too.
Okay. Yeah. I still enjoyed it. It wasn't, something that I'm going to recommend to many people, but
you would recommend it to me.
I would recommend it to you. All right, that brings us to the end of our very short mediocre section. Yay.
Gosh, what do you think of me?
Do you really want to know?
No, I probably don't.
Well, let's move on to the good section, which is, I think, the bulk of our shows. for the summer, which is not a bad thing. I mean, these are good shows. Starting with dealing with the Mikadono sisters is a breeze, which I think is just me, right?
No, you told me to watch it, and I listened to you.
And did you like it?
It was okay.
No, maybe I should have had you watch the Outcast restaurant instead. I thought you would really like this like quirky group of sisters.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I would have also put it in the good category.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I thought it looked good. I thought it had fun characters. The premise was interesting enough, even though we've seen it a million times before.
Yeah.
But I thought like their dynamics were good.
I was hoping it would be more trashy.
Yeah, no, it's a little more heartwarming, right?
Yeah, it was heartwarming.
Like the guys, he's just too sweet. And then the sisters, like they melt pretty quickly, don't they? Like they're all prickly at the beginning. And you thought that they were going to go like, you would have had more fun if they were meaner, right?
Exactly. I wanted more fighting, more conflict, more accidentally slipping and grabbing the boobs or whatever. Actually, we don't need that part, but more trashy.
Nah, they're like true tsunderes, I guess, because they're all like mean at the beginning or just like full of themselves, right? And then with just a little bit of love, a little bit of attention, they just like get all gooey.
They were way too easy.
Wow. Okay. No easy girls for Drago.
Not in anime, no.
Okay, well this next one's you. Tell me about it.
Oh, Dr. Stone science feature. Yes. I quite like this. They left California now. I was quite enjoying the California arc.
Oh.
And they went to South America. And actually, this season was really stupid.
But you're still put it in good.
It was stupid in an entertaining way, wherein they turned all of the world to stone a second time, so that they could defeat the assassin that was after them.
Why? Because he's not so good in the Stone Age? Is that what you're saying?
No, because he was trying to kill them.
I know, but like, why would you turn it back to stone?
Oh, because he was too powerful to defeat the assassin without turning him to stone, supposedly.
I see.
Yeah, but then anyway, 100 years later or something, they got out of the stone again thanks to science.
Science.
Yes, science. Yeah, and then they of course unstoned the assassin, and now they're friends.
So I thought you would typically put this in great or higher, but I'm assuming it's down here because you've seen this premise of turning everything to stone before, or is there another reason why you have it in good?
Would I always put it in great? I think I would have usually put it in good.
Oh, okay. I thought you like love this show. So
I'm very entertained by this show. It's not a great show though, objectively speaking.
I thought, great in a trashy way.
No, this one's not trashy at all. This is like Naruto of science.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. Naruto's very popular.
It is very popular. Oh, is Dr. Stone very popular? I'm the only one I know watching it.
Oh, really? I thought it was. Maybe I misunderstood.
It probably is, just not in our crowd.
Yeah, no, our crowd's getting all Drago. We want, mature shows.
Yeah, exactly.
For the most
this
part.
one's not a mature show. But it's fine.
All right. Well, did you watch Kaiju number 8, season 2?
I did, yeah.
Okay, before you get any further, I just want to let you know I haven't finished this yet. I'm a little more than halfway through. So whatever you say about the ending, you can give vague details, but anything that's particularly surprising, save it for me.
Oh, it didn't really end.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm not surprised. Obviously, there is going to be a sequel after this, right? Even though I don't think they've announced it yet.
Oh, is there? Okay, I don't know.
I mean, I'm assuming if it's the way that I'm seeing, I told you more than halfway. In the direction we're going, it's very obvious that they cannot finish that in this season, right?
Yeah, they're definitely not finishing, but I don't know if there'll be a sequel.
Why not?
I don't know. It felt like they ended it in a now you gotta read the manga kind of way.
Oh, no. No, I don't like that.
Yeah, but who knows? Stranger Things have gotten sequels. I think this one's pretty popular, too.
Yeah, that's why I would have thought that they would keep riding the wave, right? Especially if they've already got a second season. You've already set the precedent. Might as well keep going with further sequels.
Yeah. But honestly, I was disappointed. I like this whole show has been kind of disappointing to me. I really enjoyed that first episode where they cleaning up the monster gunk and
Yeah.
he's like this guy dreaming big, and then he
Yeah.
has that rivalry with the girl who outshone him in every way, and then once he became a monster, then like his love interest barely ever showed up again. We still have no idea what's up with the fucking tiger. And then we keep going into deep dives into these random characters, like that stupid Twin
Yeah.
Tails girl and various like captains.
What? You don't like Hikaru, the blonde?
I mean, she's fine, but I feel like the relationship with the tiger
Mina.
girl is way more interesting.
Yeah, I agree. I was talking about this with Kaylee because we're watching it together, and I was like, damn, we haven't seen Mina except like very much on the peripheral, very little in this show. And it's like she was such a motivating figure in the first season that it's like really weird that he has like zero contact and hardly anything like about her is shared in the second season.
Yeah, yeah. And then this season, it just added more characters, and it has them look cool more and do more battles. And
I agree.
The villains of this show are just not interesting at all.
I don't think that I wouldn't go so far as to say that they're not interesting, other than that there's like, of course, the big mega villain who is creating all of the other kaiju, right? That's like the big danger. But he's been the same villain since the beginning, right? So it's just like on and on and on of the same thing. And I agree. I really enjoyed it when he was doing the cleanup, and it was nice when they nodded back to that when he met up with them again in this season, but it was just one episode, right?
Yep.
And now there is so much focus on the new group that he's a part of, Narumi, I think, and Reno getting his powers. That's basically where I am right now, where Reno gets his kaiju powers. And I'm still having fun with it. I still think it looks great, but it has disappointed me from the promise I thought it had at the beginning.
Yeah, it does look great for sure.
Okay, now tell me about Leviathan, because I was eyeballing this at the beginning of the season, but then I think I saw some like CG in the promo, so I kind of like backed off and was going to wait to see what people thought about it.
So I kind of I have mixed feelings about it. I think I would say I mostly enjoyed it. I like the setting. It's about World War One. I mean, how can I say no to anything about alternate history, World War One, with steam, and it has like steampunk robots and genetic engineering. I think what mainly annoyed me was that it's like it's based on books for young adults, I guess. And it very much felt like it was books for young adults.
Okay, so it was like juvenile feeling.
Yes, definitely a juvenile feeling to a lot of it.
Which isn't bad, I think, if it's handled correctly, like war from the point of view of a younger person, right? But
yeah,
if like the themes and the tone are too immature.
It wasn't really the themes or the tone so much as just like the way they think about things. Like like there's a lot of like it has in the story there's a lot about like sexism or nationalism, but the main character is just like, oh, I don't think like that. I don't know why other people do this stuff.
Well, how old are they? How old's the main character?
He's like 16.
Then that doesn't really surprise me. Actually, that seems kind of true to like your limited worldview at that age.
It's not that he thinks that. It's just like the show itself doesn't seem to understand that. It just seems to be like, oh, these adults can't get over themselves.
I see.
Yeah. And then
that's too bad.
And I thought the romance was pretty stupid, to be honest.
How about the visuals? Did it look good? Okay.
It looked fine. I don't remember like being particularly impressed or particularly annoyed by it.
Okay. So I'm surprised this isn't good then and not mediocre, Drago.
It's about World War One.
Okay, so it's really just like the promise of the setting.
Yeah.
That puts it up this high?
Yeah. Well, and I did enjoy it. Like it had some good parts. I really liked his stupid racist caretaker guy.
Okay.
Tesla showed up. It's probably like the Tesla Note prequel. So.
Yay! Familiar name, familiar face, sort of.
Yeah. Sadly, Tesla's kind of dumbass in this show. I feel like you would like it. You like these young adult things more than me. So that part might not bother you as much.
I think that does bother me just listening to you talk about it. I'm just curious if I would feel the same way watching it,
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to My Dress Up Darling Season 2, which I am a fan of the show. I liked it a lot from the first season. I liked the second season again. It's really more of the same, just obviously Marin's feelings towards Gojo have become stronger and stronger to the point that she can like barely hold it back anymore, to where she really wants to tell him, and she just keeps failing to tell him. And it's just, yeah, I think it's just really cute. I think that their cosplay ideas and scenarios, and when they do some of their group cosplay, it's a lot of fun. But yeah, this isn't really groundbreaking. Nothing huge changed other than that from the first season. So if you didn't like the first season, you probably won't like the second season.
I did like the first season, but I just didn't have time for this, and I dropped it.
Yeah, that's fine. And I think it's pretty like fluff, right? Like
Yeah.
there's nothing substantial here to put your teeth into. But if you have a spare bit of time where you don't know what to watch, I think this is not a bad idea.
Cool.
Cool.
Next one's all me, I think.
Yeah, actually, like the next four are all you.
Oh, you're
I'm sorry.
Right. Okay, no worries. Well, next is Necronomico and the Cosmic Horror Show. This one is where the world is invaded by Cthulhu, however you say it, and friends. And they can only be defeated by YouTubers and game shows. I had to watch it for the premise, and it was fine. It had its good points. It's kind of like one of these death game things, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's not like it doesn't enjoy killing people as much as most of the shows like that, which I really can't do anymore.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it. Well, it wasn't great, but it had some interesting ideas and some good episodes.
And I thought the visuals looked pretty good from what little I saw from the first episode. The style, I mean.
Yeah, it did. It played around a lot with the style. Like, it would have these different games in the game shows, and it would sometimes do, like, different visual styles for them. Like, there was one that was a Fall Guys play on Fall Guys, and it drew it kind of like the game. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, the next one, Nukitashi the Animation. I haven't finished this one because we're watching it with Classy, and we're going to finish it soon. But, yeah, honestly, I maybe should have put this in great. It was borderline.
Really?
Yeah.
You liked it a lot more than expected?
Yeah, I really like this one, actually. It's the most trashy show ever.
I was going to ask you from your positive reaction here, would I like it? But then the second you said trashy, I was like,
no,
never mind.
You would hate this.
Okay.
Well, I don't know, actually. You would probably hate this.
I surprise you sometimes, all right? Sometimes there are some trashy shows that I like.
Yeah. So the premise of this is that they live on this island, which has got like overrun by rich people promoting tourism through like making it required by law to constantly have sex with everyone.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the heroes of this show, they don't want to constantly have sex with everyone. So they're like outlaw fugitives.
How not fun. That's not fun at all.
Yeah, but then they're like in risk of getting captured and executed by the guillotine.
Executed? What is this extremism? What?
Well, the guillotine is when they get like hung from the scaffold, and there's a giant. They got lowered onto a giant dildo below them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's horrible.
And does it kill them? Like, I'm assuming.
No. They just like have sex with the dildo.
Oh, you said executed.
They call it executed, but they don't die.
It's more just raping. That's what it sounds like.
Yes, with an inanimate object. Yes.
I mean, it's still rape. That's wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I would hate this.
Yeah. Okay, you would hate this. But anyway, we've all been very entertained by this show. And it has like constant bad puns.
Well, puns are good.
Yes.
I like puns.
Yes. Anyway, that's fun. Next is, but also terrible. Next is Reborn as a Vending Machine. I Now Wandered the Dungeon Season 2. I thought you enjoyed this one.
I did the first season. I thought it was very creative, but I'd have to admit, like the first season did start to feel repetitive, and then when I tried to start the second season, I was just bored from the get go, so I let it go.
Okay, yeah, I would say it's pretty much the same as the first season. So if you're getting bored, you probably would have ended up being bored.
Yeah,
but I'm
but
still,
you enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm still amused by it. It's not my favorite or anything, but
But it's, you said, the same
yeah,
premise.
Yep. Okay, next one. Oh, I actually quite like. I was surprised I like this one too. The Shy Hero and the Assassin Princesses. This one, I thought it would be super trashy, but it actually wasn't.
It looks like it.
It actually wasn't as trashy as I expected. It was actually kind of sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, the premise is that there's these three princesses. One is the sexy nun, one is the lolly demon, and one is the, how do you say, like seductress.
Wait. So between the sexy nun and the seductress, which is which one? Because like looking at the promo art here, I'm not sure. Is the blonde the nun?
No, the blonde is the seductress.
What? Okay, so it's the black-haired woman who is the nun.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, but she's not actually a nun. She's actually an assassin. The nun is her disguise.
Okay.
Yeah. But anyway, they're all assassins, actually. And they're all trying to assassinate the hero. But they all fail because he's really strong.
Let me guess. They fall in love with him.
Yeah, more or less. But every time like they touch him, he faints and goes unconscious.
What? That's when they can kill him.
Yeah, but like somehow he defeats them while he's asleep.
What?
Different random things happen, so they can't do that. And that they also like start fighting each other because they don't just need him to die. They need to be the one who kills him themselves.
Oh, okay.
So they all fight each other and prevent him from dying. But anyway, then they go on a journey together, and then they all become friends, and it's surprisingly like sweet and cute and wholesome.
Okay.
Yeah. Next one's you.
Yes, Toilet Bound Hanako-kun Season 2, Part 2. You know, when you've got to split your seasons like that and name them separately like that.
Of course.
So this is more of the same. More of this great animation style, art style that I am a big fan of here. I feel like it suits the setting, the characters, because they're still like school-age kids, really well. More of like that strange blend of humor, supernatural like eeriness, and pretty sober topics actually, like of death and just like abuse, but like in this cute wrapping. And once again, like they're here in this is a continuation, pretty much a direct continuation of the previous season. They want to go back into this like other world that I guess is threatening to spill out into the normal world if they don't take care of it. And her friend's life was put in exchange of hers. I'm talking about Aoi's life was sacrificed in exchange for Nene's life, because obviously Hanako has a soft spot for Nene now. But then she obviously got mad that that was done without her knowledge. And so she wants to go back and save Aoi, even if it might doom herself to death. And then you've got all these other side characters that are coming in. Quite a few of them I get mixed up because they have very similar hair colors. Like all the boys with brownish, reddish hair.
Should
and
be
then
illegal.
there's like a backstory of Hanako-kun. Turns out him and his brother, I think his twin brother, and like their origin story and why he is the way he is, what happened to his missing brother, blah, blah, blah. I've just been having a lot of fun with this. It is interesting though that I find that I fall off on watching the show sometimes to where I'll forget it's around and then I'll go back and realize I'm like a huge number of episodes behind. So then I like marathon it. So I don't really know why that is. And it's obviously not finished yet. Unresolved. There's going to be more.
Oh my gosh, this one's so long.
An investment, but I think a worthy one.
Cool. Well, next I think is probably both of us. Turkey, Time to Strike.
No,
You didn't watch it?
I dropped it despite telling you about it. Yeah.
Honestly, I thought about dropping it too.
Okay, I added it for the wrong reasons, okay? So I started watching it because I was like, oh, girls bowling.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
I almost
Yeah,
dropped it because girls bowling.
exactly. See? And then like we totally swapped places. I was like, what is this weird shift of time? And now we're with these warring states in Japan. No. And then you're like, hell yes, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But then I ended up getting bored again. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
It's just too much of like a cute girls doing cute things show where
Yeah.
there, even if there's like life or death drama, it's still about girls accepting themselves and bonding over bowling. So
Yeah. And like as funny as that was, when they were like in the forest using their bowling balls in the very first episode, right?
yeah,
To like confuse the enemy, blah, blah, and try to survive. It was really interesting to me because typically, like that sudden shift in time wouldn't have put me off. I would have thought it was hilarious and like kept with it. But even beyond that surprising twist, I was still getting bored, and I could tell that I was going
yeah,
to like lose interest later on, which is why I almost immediately dropped it. Despite that,
yeah. The sudden shift, it was definitely the high point of the whole series.
yeah, yeah.
Was this by PA Works?
No, this was by a studio called Bakken Record.
Oh, interesting. I never even heard of them.
They've done Ippon Again, To Every You I've Loved Before. Like the list of things. Oh, Joran. Do you remember Joran, the princess of Snow and Blood? It was like this
Oh,
12 episode show back from 2021
it was
where,
like a World War II show.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one. Okay.
So like nothing particularly, no titles that really jump out.
Yeah.
Why do you
Okay.
ask?
Oh, I don't know. It just reminded me of all the PA Works cute girls doing cute things stuff, and that it had a
Mm-hmm.
great first episode, and then I was bored out of my mind.
And it just like falls off, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, one last one and good, which I think is on me, Witch Watch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I enjoyed it, but it's one of those things where I like the manga a lot better. So I ended up a bit disappointed, even though I think it's a good show.
Yeah.
The denim episode was excellent, as I anticipated. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think it's hard with comedy too, especially like this fast-paced kind of comedy to translate to anime.
Yeah. Not only that, but I feel like if you already know what the catch is from
Yeah,
manga,
that too.
like it's kind of hard, right?
Yeah, yeah. But I think even if I had watched the anime first, I would have enjoyed the manga better.
Mm.
Just because like things are 5 times slower watching the anime than reading the manga.
I mean, that's a good thing, right? That we have both mediums exist and just go with the one that really suits you better.
I don't know. I think like some stories just work better in one format than the other. But yeah. Anyway, on to the great category.
Yeah, starting with Anne Shirley, which actually, with what you said about Witch Watch, I'm going to have to say something similar about Anne Shirley because I think this is a classic, all right? Anyone who grew up with like Anne of Green Gables and likes that kind of like character and setting, this is like a masterpiece that you should totally read because that's what it originally was, were these books, multiple books. And then it's beloved, and it got turned into several live action series more than once. And then it got turned into an older anime. And now here's this remake of the anime renamed Anne Shirley, which is the main character. And it looks great. And it's pretty true to the source material. And I put it in great because like I'm very fond of this and I did enjoy watching this. I'm not actually done. I'm very close to being done. And my main complaint with it is similar to a little bit of what you said about Witch Watch, is that I already know what's happening. Like the events that go on, the little jokes, the silly things. So it doesn't like hit or have as much impact as it originally did to me.
Mm-hmm.
Especially not only because I've read them, I've seen the older anime and I've seen TV series, right? So it's like, how many times can it be told the same story? So I think this is great for anyone who hasn't seen one of the original, like one of the TV series, or even maybe hasn't even read the books, because this might like steer them towards the books. Because I think this is a really great adaptation.
Okay. So, would you recommend someone who's never seen it before to watch this one or the older anime?
This one, because, there is something to be said about it having like refreshed graphics and it looking good. And I think this is a really good adaptation. Also, it goes further with her, like the books, the series do, where she's an adult. I have a hard time remembering how far the original went. I can't remember if it was just covering her childhood or not.
Okay.
But the visuals alone are worth it, I think.
I didn't even realize she grew up.
You would have had to like keep reading past the first book.
Okay.
Same thing with the next one. I admit, Call of the Night Season 2, I haven't finished. So I'm only partway through. This is the fault of traveling where I just like fell behind on this show. But I really enjoyed the first season. I'm still having fun with the second season, although I'm not quite sure where it's going. Did you watch this one?
I did, and I thought exactly the same thing halfway through the second season. And then the second half of the second season was like the best of the entire show.
Really?
Yes. So look forward to it.
So stick with it.
Stick with it. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm really glad to hear that, because this is like right now, Kayla and I are prioritizing finishing Kaiju, and then this will be the next one that we're going to finish.
Sweet. You'll enjoy it for sure.
Great.
The next one is Clevatess. I originally dropped this one, and then you told me I needed to watch it.
Yeah, and you put it on great.
You were so fucking great. It was so good.
Right?
Yeah.
I told you. You liked the main dude, right? Clen?
Yeah, I liked the main dude. Yeah, I liked everything about this show. I don't know why I dropped it. Yeah.
Like the whole tone, right, of everything and the high fantasy aspects of it.
Yes. It's just like constantly subverting your expectations.
Yes. And what's really funny to me is like it was so good about this, right? Like we'd be watching it and then I'd have a question that came up. I'll be like, wait, but what about? And then like not mere moments later of me saying, what about? They would answer it.
Yes.
And I was like, this show is so good at delivery.
It is. It was really good. Yeah. And I also loved like how fucked up it was in many ways, but not in like an offensive way. Definitely in an interesting way. Yeah.
Yeah, like this is human nature, right? With like Neruru, like her life, holy crap, it was like terrible.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like I felt so bad watching it, but then I was like, damn, like this is not something that didn't happen in the past, right? Like this is obviously a part of human nature for some people.
Yeah. And then try not to spoil, but the part at the end with the baby, oh my god. You know what I'm talking about?
I was like, no, don't. Please don't. Yeah. The only reason why this is not for me, and I'm wondering if you feel the same way, I didn't push this to anime of the season because I really wanted more. Like I was so sad that this was only 12 episodes. I feel like it could have been like a really grand, epic, like 24 episodes.
I thought it's gonna continue.
Oh, maybe.
It better continue.
I'm already forgetting the second. Maybe that's why I haven't pushed it up then, because it felt somewhat unfinished.
Yeah, it's not finished. I think there's going to be a sequel.
Good. I will totally watch it.
I'm pretty sure they even like announced there would be a sequel.
Yes, it has already been announced. You're right. Wow,
Sweet.
I totally forgot about that.
Sweet,
indeed.
Yeah, I didn't put this as anime of the season just because there was one show that was even better, but we'll get there.
And we'll get there. The next one on our list of great shows is Dan Da Dan Season 2.
Yes. Still so nuts. And
still not done though.
I still am enjoying it.
Yeah, it's just we talked about this. This was like our one show that we talked about, or like the one episode we did this season, right? Including this one.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just so over the top, so creative, so visually impactful, so hilarious.
Yeah, that's great.
The quest for the golden ball continues. The whole like ending like the Gundam thing, right? Or like the Buddha Gundam. It was so good.
That was good.
Or how he was like totally misunderstanding everything they were talking about with the golden ball. Yeah, I'm totally on board with watching more of this.
Next
Now,
one's
Dragon,
all you.
did you go and did you watch Milky Subway, the Galactic Limited
I'm
Express?
sorry, I did not.
Drago, it's so quick. It's just 12 episodes that are 4 minutes each. It's so fast. And they're all on YouTube. Very easy to watch. You would love it.
Okay, wait, let me enter this in my YouTube right now so I remember.
Just put the whole playlist on there and just sit down and watch it in one sitting. No problem. It's got aliens and robots and hilarious storytelling, and just like the comical punches are so on point. And I could totally watch more of this, but I felt like the story that it did tell fit perfectly within that 12 episodes. It was just a lot of fun.
Okay, I have opened Milky Subway and I will watch it.
Okay, good. Thank you. You can even watch it in not just Japanese. You can watch it in English. It's a pretty good coverage of languages and very accessible. And anyone who hasn't watched it, it's like such an easy thing to just do in one sitting.
Cool. The next great show is Sakamoto Days Part 2. Another one I watched thanks to you, and I still love this show.
You're still having fun. You're not tired yet. It's not too much.
Oh, not at all. I still need more.
Yes. Well, they haven't. I don't think they've announced a sequel yet. But obviously, they should.
We need a sequel. Yes.
We need a sequel. They're not done yet. The villains are there's always constant villains, right? But the story is not finished yet.
Yeah. I like all the new characters they just introduced too.
So isn't it interesting that we are sort of struggling with too many characters in what show is it that we were just talking about? I already forgot.
Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju. Yeah. But this one, I feel like it fits perfectly.
Yeah. There are a lot of characters.
Yeah, I think it's because we don't veer away from the main characters too much.
Yeah.
Right? They're constantly there.
Yeah. And they're all funny, right?
Yeah.
There's new jokes with the new characters, right?
Yeah.
With Kaiju number 8, none of them are funny. They're all super serious dudes training all the time.
They're trying. They try with the new leader dude. He's kind of
yeah.
But in Sakamoto, they are just so over the top ridiculous and funny, and you just can't help but like them, even though they're murderers.
Yeah, exactly. They brutally murder someone, and you're like, I love this person.
like the guy who is using the remote thing, right?
Yeah.
How he's knocking into the wall.
Yeah.
And you see the human puppet that he's using suddenly freeze he hit a wall, right? Because that's exactly what the user did, and it just is so well portrayed.
Yeah, that was a whole great season, but I especially like that last arc.
Which one? Remind me.
The one where they're in the airplane and then on the island.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was on the island is when they met this guy, right?
Yep.
Ew. A puppet.
Yep.
Good. So on to Secrets of the Silent Witch. Did you watch this?
I did. Yeah. I also liked it a lot.
It reminded me a little bit, tone-wise, character-wise, of Fragrant.
Really?
Just with a little bit of the personalities are totally different, but a little bit of a quieter MC. Who is unassuming in their power. I think they're constantly underestimated by people around them. Obviously, Monica is way more backwards, socially inept, right?
She's
and
also
it's a totally different setting.
500 years younger, so that's fair.
Yeah, but they both have their little blonde boy fans, right? In Free Run with the dude from her old party, and then here it's the prince that she's supposed to protect, Felix.
Himmel. I remember someone's name that you didn't.
I'm sorry. It's been a while. It's been a while.
How could you forget Himmel?
I'm so sorry. Himmel. Forgive me. But did you see what I mean? Felix is the blonde equivalent, I guess, prince here for Monica, who she has to protect, but there's a little bit of soft feelings between them. He has no idea who she is, though, but he's a big fan of the silent witch that she is. And I just had a lot of fun with this. The studying, the characters. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was nothing like Free Run, but I also had a lot of fun with it.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah, it has a pretty good sense of humor. Especially
Yeah.
like when she's so quiet and fucks something up, or when that those familiars show up, or that
The familiars were great.
yeah, same with that guy who always checks on her. I forget his name. And
The other mage, you mean?
yeah, the other mage, as well as the girl who pretends to be a villainess. Yeah, but I think what I like most about it is it often like surprised me.
Mm-hmm.
I think we talked about this in our last episode, but my favorite arc was the one where the horse girl betrayed them.
Casey.
Casey, yes. And I was not expecting any of what happened there, but it was
Yeah.
really well done.
I agree. I think maybe another thing that made me think a little bit about Fragrant is that I thought every one of the characters, including characters like Casey or whoever is the antagonist, they had depth to them. They had interesting backstories,
Yeah.
and we got to learn a little bit about them. And then you leave with the idea of like, oh, well, they had like their own motivations, and there's more of a story for them to go on. But we're not going to see it right now. We're going to continue with Monica.
Yep.
There is one more for our great section, which is the summer Hikaru died. Did you watch this?
No, I didn't watch this one.
I watched this on my trip on the plane, and I loved it. Like, I already like things that sort of border on horror, but is more psychological. And I feel like that fits here well because it's not like straight up gore or like haunting or anything at all. It's basically like a repossession of his former best friend by this like otherworldly being who has taken his friend's body and assumed his memory. So he acts the same to where nobody else notices except him. And because like that's his best friend. He knows everything about him and he notices that there's something off, which is what happens in the very first episode and sort of sets off the rest of the series is them maintaining this friendship and trying to sort of keep it a secret from others, but also trying to continually humanize until he accepts that this being is never going to be his friend, is not human, and that, you know, what are they going to do about that? But then there's all these like other events that are happening around the village as consequences of this being coming down from the mountain and living among them. There is supposed to be a sequel to this. So I will be watching that when that comes out because it does feel like a little bit, I mean, it is unfinished and I want to know what happens. And yeah, if you like that kind of like horror-esque within the village setting, then you'll like this one.
Cool. Yeah, I did really like the first episode. I just didn't think I could handle it this season. Too scary.
Well, based on what we talked about, what I see here for anime of the season that you've noted, I feel like this is not as heavy as that one. So I think you could have handled it just fine.
Okay. Well, let's go to anime of the season.
Starting with my choice, The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity.
Good choice.
All I gotta say is like this is like the best romance I've seen in a long time.
Totally agree.
Yeah. Like it's just so satisfying, right? It doesn't feel unfinished. It wraps up. It has great pacing from beginning to end. The side characters are great. It's beautiful. So pretty on the screen. It is like a 10/10 for me.
Yeah, this one I also suffer from the problem where I read the manga and I think it's even better.
You saying that makes me want to go read the manga because I thought the anime was peak, right? And the visuals, like I would have thought you would have watched this simply for the visuals.
The manga looks better.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I'm gonna go look for it.
Yeah, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah. All right. Well, tell me about yours.
Oh, my anime of the season, Takopi's Original Sin. Did you watch this?
I watched one episode. It's still on my list, but I am scared to watch it.
It actually had a happy ending.
Did it? Really?
It did, yeah.
Oh my god. It was just like that first episode destroyed me, Draggle, to where like yeah, I'm scared to continue.
Well, the next 5 episodes will destroy you even more.
No.
But it did have a happy ending.
Okay.
I love this show.
A happy ending for who?
For everyone, pretty much.
Well, you're gonna say a happy ending for like the antagonist, you know, for that like mean little girl.
Well, was the mean little girl really that evil?
No, did I say evil? I said antagonist.
Yeah, well,
She is a sympathetic character.
she's not really the antagonist once you get to episode 2.
Oh, see? All I know is that first episode, so I didn't realize that there were more.
Yeah,
Which makes sense.
yeah.
Like the parents. Obviously, the parents aren't the greatest.
No, no. Like the whole thing, it's just like you think you know what's happening, and like as soon as it makes you feel one way about one of the characters, which it makes you feel very strongly, as you probably experienced from the first episode,
Yeah.
then it turns the tables on you and makes you feel the complete opposite.
Oh. Well, but the complete opposite would be joy, right?
Well, you know what I mean. Like it makes you
Do
feel
I?
like you care about her,
Wow.
and
Okay.
like you feel bad for her.
You know what the
So,
danger of caring and loving a character is that you'll feel even more pain when it all goes south.
yeah, I cried multiple times watching this show.
No!
It was so good.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah, and the art is so beautiful.
All right. I will watch this. We'll see if I can
Excellent.
convince Kawu to watch this with me, but regardless, I will watch it.
Okay. I don't know if you'll enjoy it, but you'll get something out of it.
I'll feel things,
You'll feel things, exactly.
which is better than a lot of shows.
Yeah, for sure.
So that draws us to the end of our season, but we do have a few here that are still ongoing, so we will be talking about them in the future. Beginning with Gachiakuta. Still having fun with this like trash world with its extreme characters and its like hard-edged art style. Having fun, but I'm not caught up, so I don't have anything different to say than what I said last time. The next one on here is Solo Camping for Two. Are you watching this one or is it just me?
It's just you.
I thought you would like this. It might have become a little boring to you, but overall I think you would like the idea of what it's trying to do and the two characters where this dude just wants to solo camp and then he's kind of forced to do solo camping, not really solo anymore, I guess, with one other person, this girl. And it's like on the edge of being a little bit of a romantic, but not really because it's more of an educational where he's sort of teaching her how to camp.
Yeah. It's the kind of thing where like I go camping so much that I don't really desire to watch an anime teaching about camping.
All right. Well, I thought you would more like the vibes between the two characters and like the
Yeah.
conversations that they have. The next one, I'm assuming again that this next one is just me.
You
Am I
are
right? These three
correct.
are all me.
Yep.
TOUGEN ANKI is an ongoing show, so I don't have much to say about it other than also I'm not caught up on this. But this one is like demons and those who fight against them, and then obviously the main characters are like hybrids because like a human parent and a human executioner parent and a demon parent, and trying to reconcile the two in a now school setting where he's among others like him. That's all I know at this moment, but I'm having somewhat of a fun time with it. Let's see if I continue.
Cool.
And this last one is you.
Watari-kun's Bleep is about to collapse. I guess I would say it's like a love triangle type show with a lot of stupid drama. And I would probably put this in the mediocre category at the moment.
Okay.
It's fine. Maybe I should drop it.
But fine enough to keep you. Possibly.
Yeah. Well, I've been watching it like without paying much attention, so
Oh, that's not good. That's not a good sign, Drago.
no, it's not. And that's it.
Yeah, that brings us to the end of the summer season. We are now looking forward to the fall season, of which some shows have already started airing, I believe.
I think like most of them actually.
Okay, yeah, most of them have first episodes out.
Yeah, I haven't watched many though.
I haven't watched any. I was staying very much far away from it because I didn't want to be tempted. But some promising ones, like for people who are a big fan of MHA, My Hero Academia, it looks like there's a final season.
Yeah.
One Punch Man Season 3 is on my list to watch, as is Spy Family Season 3.
There's also To Your Eternity Season 3.
Oh, wow, that's one of your favorites.
I do like it, yeah.
Anything else that's exciting you for that we'll be talking about probably?
I did watch one which I thought would be trash, but it was really good. The Assassin is Stronger Than the Hero, or something like that. It was really good first episode.
Does that have a sequel coming next season?
No, it's a new show.
Oh, so you already watched it?
I watched one episode, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then there's One Punch Man 3.
We'll see. I thought the second season was a little disappointing, well, no, a lot disappointing after the promise of the first season.
It was extremely disappointing.
We'll see if the third one is
There's some
back
Gintama thing.
Yeah, there's also more Ranma one half, but I'm not watching
Yeah, I
those.
don't care about that.
And a lot of them are just unknowns to me, so it'll be exciting to check in and see if there's any exciting shows.
One more show.
Okay.
Undead Unluck.
Wait.
Oh, wait. It's only a 1 hour special. Never mind.
Well, I mean, specials are still fun too, and people should take the time to watch them if they can.
Yeah. But
it's not like a full season that we're excitedly waiting for, right?
Yes. Although I am excitedly waiting for a whole season.
Me too. Tune in again to Kaiseki Anime Podcast 2 weeks from now. Please feel free to send us questions or comments on Blue Sky with hashtag Kaiseki Anime Podcast or on our individual accounts at Draggle and at MarinaBNB.
Listen to and review us on Spotify, YouTube, and Apple Podcasts so we can continue to grow and improve. Thanks for listening. See you next time.